Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back with another DSA problem from LeetCode. And so the name of the today's problem is palindrome number. Okay, so let me take you through this question first of all. So what is palindrome number? First, let's understand what is palindrome number. Okay, so let's take any number. Okay, suppose we are taking 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have taken this number. Now I want to reverse this number. Reverse means I will write in the reverse format. Okay, like I will pick the rightmost digit of that number first, and then pick the value from the rightmost digit. Okay, 3 first, then 2, then 1. Okay, so it becomes 321. Okay, so our original value was 123. So after reversing, it becomes 321. So if any number after reversing, it remains same. So that number is called palindrome number. So in this case, since these two numbers are not same, even after reversing the digits of the number, so this particular number is not a palindrome number. Okay. Now taking another example. Okay. So let's take another example. So I'll pick from here example 1 itself. So let's take 121. Now reverse this number. Okay. So I'll write it in from the I'll pick the digits from the rightmost. Okay. So first 1, then 2, then 1. So it becomes 121. So as you can see here, after reversing the digits of the existing number, the number remains same. Okay. So in this case, we will call this number as a palindrome number. Okay. So hope you guys understood what is palindrome number is. Any number of any number which gives the same value after reversing their digits. Okay, after reversing their digits, if that number gives the same value, then that number is said to be palindrome number. Okay, so let me take you through this question. So we will be given one integer x, and we need to return true if that particular value is a palindrome. Okay, if we need to return true if that number is palindrome, or else we need to return false. Okay, so let's solve this question how we can approach. Okay, so let me erase first. Okay, so first of all what I'll do here is, first of all I'll uh, I'll define one variable, that is first, and assign the value of x into this first variable. Why I'm doing? Because I want this value to be keep changing. Okay, I want this value to be keep changing, and after the execution, I will just compare the result and the this original value. So I don't want to make any changes in the original value because I want to compare at the last. Okay. Again, after that, what I'll do, I'll create a reverse variable. Why I'm creating reverse is, so after reversing this input, this number, we will be storing in this reverse variable. So that's why I have defined this reverse variable. Now, so now how we can approach this problem is, so first of all, I'm taking one example. For example, I'll pick this example itself. So here, in this case, I'm taking input as 1, 2, 1. Okay. And we are having first is equal to 0. First is equal to 0. And we are having reverse is equal to 0 itself. Now, we need to reverse this number. Okay, we need to reverse this existing number, and uh, after reversing we need to store in this reverse variable, and after that I'll compare this reverse and x. Okay, after reversing this particular number I will store in this reverse variable. Okay, so after that, what I need to do, I will just compare this x and reverse. If those values will remain same, it means this number is a palindrome number. Okay. If it is not same, then it is not a palindrome number. Okay. So if it's palindrome number, in that case, we need to return true, or else we will return false. So moving forward, now, so I'll start a while loop here. Okay. I'll start a while loop here, and I will execute this while loop until x is not equal to 0. So we will, sorry, not x, because I want x as it is. I don't want any change into x. So I will make it first. Okay. So first of all, what I'll do, I will execute this while statement until first is not equal to 0. Okay. Now, how we can approach this question is, first of all, I'll pick the lastmost digit of the number. What is first we are having? First we are having 1 to 1. Okay. So first of all, I'll pick the lastmost digit of this number. Okay. So let me define one variable here, that is digit. Okay. Digit is equal to x modulo 10. So digit is basically int type variable. So I have mentioned int here. Now, after that, what I'll do, I'll just, so after that, I'll do reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus digit. After that, what I'll do, so I'll just remove the lastmost digit after the execution. After storing that last digit into the reverse variable, I'll just discard that last digit which already we executed. Okay. So first is equal to, so how we can remove the last digit? With the help of this slash operator. Now, after that, what I'll do here is, I'll write here a if condition. If x is equal to reverse. Okay. If x is equal to reverse, then in that case I need to return true, or else we need to return false. Fine. So let me explain this code. So what I'm doing here is, okay, so I have defined one while loop here, and inside this while loop, I will execute this while loop until this number becomes 0, until we iterate with all the digits of this number. Okay, which means all the digits, which means until it becomes 0, we will iterate this while loop. Okay, so currently we are having first is equal to 1 to 1. Okay, so it's not equal to 0. So this condition is true. So we will come inside this while loop. So we will execute this statement. Okay, so I will pick the lastmost digit of this number. How we can pick the lastmost digit? With the help of this operator. Okay. Okay. So what I'll do is, so here with this, what I'll do, I'll just pick the lastmost digit. Okay. So what is x we are having? We are having x is equal to 1 to 1. 1 to 1, okay, we will divide by 10. So what it will give, what this operator will give us, this will give us reminder. So after executing this, what we will get? So we will get 1, okay. So we will get 1 as the output. That is the last most digit of this number, okay. So this operator basically helpful to pick the last most digit of the number, okay. Now, so now we are having digit is equal to what? Digit is equal to 1. Now I'm going to execute this particular line. Now reverse is equal to, what is reverse we are having? Reverse we are having 0. 0 into 10 will be 0 itself. So what is digit? 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. Now, so we already done with our last digit value of this number. So we will discard this last digit. How we can discard? We will discard with the help of slash operator. Okay. So slash basically gives the quotient of this number. If we will divide the first, 1 to 1 by 10, what we will get? We will get 12. Okay. So we will get 12. So we will get output 12. So in this way, we can discard the last digit of this number. So now at this moment, we are having first is equal to what? 12. Okay. So we discarded the last digit, that is 1. Okay. Now, so we will again come to this while loop. Okay. And again, we will check if first is not equal to 0. Yes, it is not equal to 0. Still, we are having remaining digits in this number. Okay. So now let's pick the last digit of this number, that is 2. Okay. Now let's execute this particular line. Reverse is what? 1. 1 into 10 plus digit is what? 2. So 10 plus 2 is what? 12. So now reverse we are having 12. Okay. Now we already stored this 2, so we will discard the this 2 also from this number. So how we can do? We can do with this slash operator. So after executing, we will remove this 2 also. Again back to the same while loop. Okay. Again we will check. Is first is not equal to 0. Yes. Again we are having one value left in this number, that is 1. So we will come into this while loop. So we will pick the last most digit. Only one digit is left. So here the last digit is 1. Okay. Now executing this line of code. Okay. So reverse into 10. What is reverse? 12. 12 into 10 plus what is digit? 1. So 120 plus 1, that is 121. Okay. Now coming to this particular line, now only one digit is left. So that also we will remove because we already stored 1 also in our reverse variable. Okay. So that also we will remove. So we already iterated with all the digits of the number. Okay. Now again we will come into this while loop and again we will check if x is not equal to 0. Okay. So this condition becomes false here. Okay. X is not equal to 0. So since this condition becomes false, we will come out from this loop and execute the outside. We will go outside and execute this particular line. Now let's check if x is equal to reverse. Okay, what is the value of reverse we are having? We got 1 to 1. Okay, and what is the value of x? Is both the values same? Yes, both the values are same. So if both the values are same, we are going to return true. It means if we are passing 1 to 1 as the input, we will get true, or else other than this value, we are passing any other value, we will get false. But we are lacking with one scenario. Suppose here -1 is there. So we are not approaching with minus sign. Suppose -1 is there, -1 to 1. So in this scenario also, it will return true. So -1 to 1. Okay, let me check here. So if suppose we are given any number like okay, so if any number is given as -1 to 1, okay, and after reversing, what we will get? 1 to 1. So in this scenario, it is true, okay, -1 to 1 and -1 to 1. But we are not handling this case. So we need to handle this case as well. So what I'll do here is I'll just add one more condition here. Okay. First of all, let's run this and check. There is one code related error. Now, as you can see here, so we are getting our case 1 itself is giving false. So let me check what is the issue we are facing here. Okay, here I need to do first, as we already know, we can't uh, make any changes into X. So here was the mistake. Now, as I already explained you, our code is not handling with -1 to 1. Okay, so in this case, I need to add here one more condition. If uh, if first, not first, if X is greater than equal to 0, then in that case we need to return true. Let's check. Not greater than, less than. Okay, some mistake is there. Okay, so as we can see, our all test cases are passing now. So what I did here is, if our I mean original value and the reverse value becomes same, and one more condition I'm checking here, if X is greater than or equal to 0, in that case only we are going to return true. So in this scenario, we are also covering the negative sign also. Okay, so let me submit this solution. Okay, so this solution is accepted. Okay, so I hope you guys understood this question, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video.